Okay, we're rolling. Hello and welcome. And actually, no, I usually start my podcast saying hello from the city of London, but hello today from the city of Dubai and London.
Hello
This
from
is the
London.
Sim Serotonin podcast where we inspire you to action your three G's to grow, glow, and go after your passions, your purposes. And today I have two very exciting guests with me, and I'm going to hand over to them to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm at the University of Exeter on a placement year at Adobe.
I'm My name is Jonathan. I'm also at uni. I go to the University of Leeds, and I'm currently on placement at Adobe. And we both met Seema in
In
her
our
last few weeks
yeah,
Yes,
in our first few weeks.
yes.
until she decided to leave us, which is okay. But
But yeah, I'm very glad I met Esther and Jonathan, and we were chatting, and we were like, we need them on my podcast. So, guys, Esther and Jonathan, who would you say you truly are? Like, who really are you? Tell us more about yourselves.
Oh gosh. You go first.
me, of course, um, I'm someone who kind of likes to work with other people. I think, especially when I saw the sales role at Adobe when it first came up, I thought it was something I definitely wanted to do because I kind of was starting to understand and learn a bit more about how vital communication was within the role. So I think a kind of a social person, someone who likes working with others, someone who's easy to get along with, if I do say so myself. And yeah,
Yeah, I'm the same. We did a test. What was it called?
it was like a this test that told
Oh,
you kind of
the
what type of person
personality
you are.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it called
exactly.
Gallup?
Gallup,
Gallup.
yes,
Yeah,
it is.
That's it.
sorry, whatever. And we got exactly the same. We were both very much a people person, like not as strong on the strategy side of things, but kind of better at the kind of interpersonal connections
Yeah,
and like
there were pros and cons. They said we literally had the exact same results, and it was that we weren't very analytical. But when it comes to relationship building,
Oh,
that's what we're good at.
nice. Interesting. I was also similar. I got my top one. I don't know if you remember. There was like different like personas they gave. Mine was the woo. I don't know.
yeah, we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
that as
yeah.
well.
Really?
What was it, winning over others?
We
Yeah,
know about others.
Oh my
we had
god.
that as well. I was like in top five.
Guys, wise minds think alike.
They
Yeah,
do.
exactly.
Cool. Okay, social. So you'd say you're like relationship builders, social type of people, and do you feel like you're so far in your role as BDRs that you get to practice this skill? And also, I'd love to hear like what you think of your role so far. What exactly is your role? I know it's been just over a month, but would love to hear that.
Yeah. So we're working in the BDR team, which is brand development representatives, and we're kind of like the way that I'm describing it to everyone who asks me is we're the bridge between marketing and the final sales. So we're kind of like marketing put out their advertising and their kind of campaigns, and then we see who's clicked on it, see who's kind of responded to it, see who it might have reached, and follow up with that, and then arrange meetings, arrange demonstrations, and everything. And then once it gets to the part of they want to purchase our solutions, we then pass it over to actual sales kind of thing.
Jonathan, you look a
Um,
bit confused.
No, it's true. It's true. I was kind of just thinking. I was like, yeah, that's
yeah,
exactly what it is.
with the
Especially
bridge.
as I brought up communication earlier, it definitely relies on how you kind of communicate with others, especially your clients.
Yeah.
Adobe kind of practice being genuine, and it kind of is. I know it's very. It does kind of resent with the role
Look at
because,
you using the Adobe values. Wow.
of course, how could I not?
I love what you
Um,
said, Esther, about the bridge between marketing and sales. That's a good way to.
Yeah,
Sorry, you were
yeah,
saying, Jonathan.
you definitely want to come across in any negative form, especially when you're speaking to clients, is what I'm starting to learn. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of responsibility when it comes to BDRs. We kind of have to. We're at the beginning of the sales process, so if
yeah. The
it
first phase that they're going to see
exactly.
in terms of Adobe.
So I
Um,
think yeah, within the role, it definitely relies on kind of for the type of person you are. Are you easy to talk to? Do you actually want to
yeah,
help even the clients in the first place?
yeah. You've got to be kind of a trusted face.
Hmm.
Um,
And
because
have you spoken to any clients yet? Like, have you done any outreach? What have you done so far?
I've done a few messages. We do a lot of like LinkedIn sales now, kind of vibe
Yeah.
things. So I've done a few of them and sat in on a few client calls, but kind of just introduced myself and then sat back and
Yeah.
observed.
We will soon.
We
will
will,
soon.
but we will be getting there soon.
Nice.
In your role, did you speak to clients often throughout the year?
Yeah, pretty often. But it was a bit
Yeah.
different to you guys because it was after your stage. It was more like the AE was in the call too, and we're like proper
Yeah.
consulting. But what I'm doing right now with 180 is a bit similar to more of the outreach phase, which your role is related to. So, like,
Yeah.
what I'm curious to hear what maybe challenges are you facing with it? What like do you find a bit tricky about it?
Ooh.
I think, well, we've had a bit of training on like rejection and objection training,
Okay.
and kind of like, so obviously with our role, a lot of it is just sending out lots of emails and kind of personalizing it to each person or each account or each team, and then a lot of times you do just get, oh, they've clicked on it and they haven't replied, or they haven't even opened the email. So I think that will probably be the hardest thing, kind of putting a lot of effort into an account and getting nothing back.
Yeah, I was about to say we haven't actually experienced any particular
No.
challenges yet, but when I think when it comes to not taking
Yeah.
rejection personally, I think that's going to
Yeah.
become be a
Or
challenge.
even just getting disheartened by it. But yeah, we haven't really come across that yet, but I think that will be the hardest bit.
Yeah.
What's your plan when
Definitely.
you get your first rejection? What are you
Tell
gonna
us
do?
about it, cry on our shoulder, and be like, oh.
No, I think we'll have so many accounts or like so many different things going on that it won't be too bad.
But how will you follow up when you get a sorry, I'm not interested?
Yeah, I think you've just got to be persistent and kind of be like, you don't really know what. Because I think a lot of people have an image of Adobe in their head. They have PDFs or they have Photoshop, and we're in the DX section, the Experience Cloud. So we're not actually anything to do with that. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
that's like, hold up, you don't actually know what we're selling.
Come on now.
Come on now. Let's have a proper chat.
Come on now.
But yeah, just
Okay.
persistence.
And so you're both a little bit off track from the BDR role itself, but you're both living in London. Jonathan, I know you're based in London, but and
Yes, luckily I am.
yeah, how are you finding London summer, London while being on placement, not being a student?
I'm really enjoying it.
Well, you've lived in London your whole life.
I mean, I've grown up in
Yeah.
London for my whole life,
Yeah.
but I think it's different when you start working. But I'm really enjoying it. I like the social aspect of being in London and actually working in London.
Yeah. Do you feel like
And
it's
also
different
nice.
to
Pardon?
do you feel like it's different to growing up being like at school, like now you're
Oh,
actually working?
yeah, completely different. Completely different. I kind of think once you'll start working, you make more efforts socially. I feel like as if you want to be a bit more sociable and talk to more people and do more things with new people, which I don't know about you, but I've definitely felt that way
Yeah.
when starting work.
Yeah. You make more of an effort to, even if you can't be bothered to go for drinks, you go because
And-
it's bonding time.
Esther, what about for you? The difference for the audience, by the way, Esther grew up in the lovely Bath, where I go to uni. What do you feel like it's a big shift having come from like a cozier, lovely town to now the big, lively London?
Yeah, it's very different. Like I was saying at the beginning, I was saying like where I grew up, it's literally like surrounded by fields and like farms, and then now I'm in London, which is crazy. I am enjoying it though. It's really fun. I think winter will be not as fun. We were saying that earlier. It'll be a bit depressing, but for now it's fun and it's good. I like coming to the office.
Did you go to
And
London
just-
often when you were in Bath?
Not really. Like I've been before in my life, obviously, but not much.
Yeah.
Do you guys see like just traveling from one city to another within the UK as like a track, like a proper travel? Because when I was moving abroad for uni, in my head, like, so one of my friends was going to Manchester and I'm at Bath obviously, so I'm like, oh, it's fine, like we're in the same country. But really to get from Bath to Manchester, it's the same
Yeah.
to get from Dubai to London by plane, like the time. So I didn't
Literally.
realize how unrealistic it would be for us to see each other that
The
often.
UK like transport is horrific. Like also just
It's
getting
terrible.
yeah, like even just from London to Bath, like a train is like, if you book it last minute, it can be like 60 quid
60?
one way. And
What?
Like,
I've
some
never
of them
had
are-
it reach 60. Like,
really, I've seen some outrageous prices,
really?
but yeah, some of them are awful. But yeah, I
It
don't
is a
know.
trek. I don't look forward to my travel days to Leeds to back home. Either like driving
Yeah.
or train. It takes yeah.
Yeah.
What's been
I'm not
your
looking-
what's the best trip that you've done in the UK?
I just love Cornwall. Cornwall's my favourite
I need
place.
to go. What
Thing is, yeah, everyone reads about Cornwall. I've never been.
You've never
Never.
been to Cornwall?
Never.
Have you been to Devon?
Never been to Devon. I know.
Maya's always in Devon. She's
Maya's always in
or at least
Devon.
when I was there in Adobe, she was always going to Devon in the weekend. But what would you
I don't
what
think
does
the
one
rest-
do in Cornwall? So would you recommend?
Oh, surfing, just swimming in
you
the
surf?
sea. I wouldn't say I can surf. I've been surfing. I'm not gonna claim that I can surf, but
But you've
It's fine.
surfed before.
yeah.
Isn't it always just really busy in Cornwall?
In if you go to St Ives in the middle of July, then yeah, it's gonna be really busy. But if you go to nicer places and Cornwall in September, October is peak Cornwall.
Is it?
Yeah, so good. Because the sea's warmer as well. It's had the sun on it.
Where do you want to go next? Where do you want to travel next? Even outside the UK?
Ooh,
I mean, obviously. Okay. Last summer I went to Vietnam and Thailand, which was incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, incredible. However, I really, really want to go to Africa. I haven't been anywhere in Africa. I've never been to South Africa. I would love to do Tanzania. Kenya looks incredible. Ghana. I've never been anywhere in Africa. I would love to Africa.
Do you have any fun stories from your time in Thailand and Vietnam, Jonathan?
You ended up in hospital, no?
I did end up in hospital a couple of times.
What? Why?
I feel like
I feel like
the thing is,
you've
it
got-
makes me feel better knowing that the vast majority of people who end up going to these places end up in hospital at least once. So I don't feel like a complete
No, most people do.
irresponsible person, but it was stepping on something in the sea that shouldn't have been on the beach that shouldn't have been left on the beach, and then I was under not the I didn't get put to sleep. I got a different type of anesthesia,
Yeah, I know the one.
and I had to open my foot up. It was terrible. But I kind of yeah, with like a scalpel thing, and they do things a lot differently there. They kind of just okay, here's my foot, and they just did it without. It was like a 3, 2, 1. It was it was terrible.
You were under anesthesia, right? You didn't feel anything.
Yeah, they injected me with something. I don't remember what it was, but
Could you feel them opening your foot?
very vague. There's like a tickle,
Oh.
which isn't that bad. But
I'm sorry.
I kind of expected something to happen, and I'm happy it
Any
was.
more positive stories?
Some incredible experiences. I think in Vietnam was probably my favorite country I've ever been to.
Wow.
We did this motorbike tour in the north of Vietnam, close to where the border of China is. And you see some incredible mountains, something that you kind of don't really expect to ever see in your life until you actually go, and then you realise that there's so much more to see than
Yeah.
the London Bridge.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you guys ever been solo traveling?
Never.
I've been to a country by myself, but I met people there.
Okay.
I went to Sri Lanka volunteering by myself,
No
but then I met
way.
people there that I'm still friends with.
When did
It's
you
pretty cool.
when did you do that?
When I was 18.
So after graduating school.
Yeah, on my gap year.
Oh,
Yeah, I took a gap
nice.
year.
And
Um, yeah.
so you went with an organization and then met people, other volunteers there?
Yeah.
What-
So it wasn't solo traveling,
Yeah.
but
No, but
I
you
actually-
went alone, you didn't know anyone.
I went alone. But I met.
Tell us about that. How was that experience? What kind of volunteering were you doing?
Oh, it was amazing. So I worked in like a preschool, nursery with some children
Oh my
for a while,
gosh.
and then I did volunteering in a Buddhist, what's it called, temple with monks, and I
Wow.
taught them English, which was very cool.
That's really cool.
Very cool.
Did it teach you a lot about Buddhism?
Yeah, a little bit. It was very eye-opening because the monks were 8, 9, 10 years old, kind of.
Really?
So they were children. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, so they were kind of put into the monastery as children.
And what did you do?
Um,
Did you support them?
Yeah, we kind of just a lot of it was just hanging out with them really, and like kind of chatting to them in any way that we could, and then also doing like days of the week and like colours and like
Wow.
things like that, that they were still kind of getting to grips with in English, which was, yeah, it was really cool. It
That
was
is really
amazing.
cool.
Wow.
See, whereas anywhere you want to go?
Yeah.
I want to go everywhere, guys. I need
know.
to. I have a potential trip to Korea soon.
That would be
'Cause,
amazing.
one of my best friends is
The
doing
food.
study abroad there, so I might. visit
Really?
there. Yeah.
One of my bigger mates has just left to go to Seoul for the year as well.
Really? For the
Yeah.
entire year?
For the entire year, he just left a
That's
week
so
ago.
cool.
Interesting, because my friend is leaving soon, but she's only going for the semester. Maybe they'll
Oh, really?
meet. Is
Yeah.
he? What year is he in, or she?
He's my age, 20s. He
Okay.
just finished his second year of uni, going to his third year, but he's doing it abroad.
Yeah. No, mine's in her final year. But
Yeah, he's been there for a week and he says he already loves it and he's already made great
Wow.
friends.
what uni?
I know. He's at Bristol.
I mean, in Seoul.
Oh, wow, I don't know.
To be fair, I don't really know either, but I thought maybe I'll recognize the name. Damn.
That's so cool.
Yeah, traveling's great. I mean, but apart from Korea, I think the next place, one of the places I really want to go, I'm gonna think like realistically within Europe, is there's too many, but
Yeah, where's been your favourite like
Everywhere.
city break in Europe,
oh,
if you've
favorite
done
city break.
much?
You know what I found so fun, and it might be because it was like my first trip as a uni student, but Lisbon, Portugal, like
I loved Lisbon. I went this year. It was so
it's so
fun.
I've never been, but I've
lively.
heard great things.
Have you been, Jonathan?
I've never been, but I've heard amazing
Yeah.
things about Lisbon.
It's really good. But speaking of places I haven't been, have you guys been to Germany?
No, I've never.
I've been to Berlin,
Really? What do you
which
think
is
of
just
it?
joking. I don't know.
Because
I
I hear
mean,
mixed reviews.
You can
It
say
w-
a place is boring.
I don't know. I mean, it was a very cool place. I like the aesthetic of Berlin. But there's just something, I don't know. It was a bit of a weird vibe when I went. I can't explain it. It was a bit odd and a bit mellow.
Okay. Wait,
What
what
time of
time
year
of
did
the
you-
year did you go?
I went in late July.
Okay.
That shouldn't be too bad though.
I know, but
That's
there was
right.
just something. Everyone was. I felt like, obviously, I come from. I'm in London, so it's very hypocritical. But everyone was
Yeah.
quite serious. I felt like.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like it's very like high fashion kind of like.
it's very
Everyone goes, like,
serious.
serious clubbing.
But I really want to go to guys also with during your upcoming year. Try and go places where there's Adobe offices because you can just enter the office.
Yeah,
I really wanted to go to the Munich office because I have lots of colleagues who were on my team from Munich and they were so lovely.
nice.
So I always wanted to go, but I never managed to go. So I'd recommend.
Yeah,
Really?
me and my friend are gonna try and do like a weekend trip or maybe an extended weekend to Paris.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I could pop
Go
in.
see the Eiffel Tower view. It's so
See-
nice from Paris.
I think a few interns in your cohort did that. I think someone else went to
Yeah.
Milan and went to the into Milan or something.
Milan,
Yeah.
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I know Ollie went to Amsterdam.
I went to
Maybe
Amsterdam
that.
too, but the office was being like, they were like shutting it down and moving us to a new office, so I
Really?
couldn't go.
Is it open now? Do you know?
I think because I went in April and it was the month of April that they were refurbishing, so it probably is back running now. So check.
well, we've seen the Bucharest one now, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, tell me more about Bucharest. Tell the audience how. So basically, actually, you guys say why you went to Bucharest.
So I don't know if it's every year they kind of get all of the interns across EMEA, which is Europe, Middle East, and Africa.
Yeah.
But we just had the Europe ones. So all of the interns across Europe in the same place for a kind of like 2-day like event. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like
It was a place for all the interns to kind of get together and get to know each other. A lot of relationship building activities
Yeah, kind
with a lot of fun.
some demonstrations, some talks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was really cool to meet everyone. Really,
We were
really
very
cool.
lucky. I know Seema's year, you guys went to,
London.
it was just in London, wasn't it? But we were very lucky. We got to go out to Bucharest in Romania.
Did all the other interns come to London last year?
Yeah. It was just the German and the interns in Germany and France who came by train.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it was still really
Okay,
nice
so
to get
you
everyone
had,
together.
Germany, France. There was
Basel,
Basel.
Oh, there was Basel
was
too.
Switzerland,
Armenia.
Armenia,
Oh
Romania.
wow,
There's a
nice.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's about 200 of
yeah,
us.
a lot
Yeah.
of
I'm really
people.
happy they did that for you guys because like it's nice to meet everyone. And
Yeah,
what was your
100%,
It was
highlight?
definitely.
very.
Like, what's the most thing you remember? If whatever you can
I
share.
We all went out on the first night, which was very fun. Kind of like just
Like everyone or
yeah,
just the UK interns?
just the UK, but we saw some of the other groups around.
Yeah,
We
Wow.
we
were
said
like,
hello at the interns. We were speaking to them, and it was really fun.
yeah,
Just the whole time we were there, the 3 days, just it was so cool meeting
yeah,
everyone else, and kind of hearing about what they're doing in their office and the differences that we have.
yeah,
But yeah, it was definitely really cool to meet everyone.
yeah. And because we met a lot of the interns based in Bucharest are engineers,
Mm.
rather than we're all obviously kind of like sales and marketing. So it was quite cool to like hear their side of their
Yeah,
internship as
What
well.
did they
compared to
say
ours.
about it?
They were just saying that theirs is a lot more kind of, I don't know, without sounding bad, they just do a lot more work.
Um,
Kind of
more
like they were
technical.
saying that they're literally like they get into the office at 9, they work until 5, and that it's just a lot more. I don't really know how to describe it. A bit less social. I don't know.
Interactive.
less social. Yeah, maybe a bit less interactive.
Yeah,
Um, I definitely thought something similar. Um, I mean, they were all very sure with what they would. They kind of already, even though they were already only working there about a week, everyone knew exactly what they were doing and
yeah,
kind of what they do day to day and how they're going to do it, etc. Whereas we were all, and
yeah,
kind of other interns from, for example, Paris. I remember all of us weren't really sure about what we
yeah. It
had
was
in
our
store.
like third week of the internship,
Yeah,
so we were still very much getting to grips with what our role even was, and they were very sure of themselves,
Yeah.
which was very cool to
Yeah.
see. I
It
guess
is cool to
engineering's
see.
very like
Yeah.
you know what you're gonna do.
What's
Um,
what's something that surprised you guys about like corporate life and the internship so far?
Not really something that I'm surprised about, but something I'm very happy with that I wasn't sure before coming in is just how it sounds so boring, but how nice everyone is.
I was gonna say the exact same. Like the vibes are just good.
Yeah,
in the office.
everyone's happy. No one looks like they
Hate their job,
hate
yeah.
their job.
It's very like chill, kind of like
There's a really good culture, and I feel
Yeah.
like
especially.
everyone.
I think that's especially good for Adobe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone kind of has the time of day for you, which can be rare to find.
Yeah, even like high up people.
Yeah, I mean, no matter the position, everyone's very happy to help you. There's no one. Our managers make it very clear that any inquiries we have, anything we want to talk about, we
Yeah.
can. And they kind of also, which I think is really nice, is that they don't expect us to know everything.
Yeah,
A week in, 2 weeks in, they understand and give us the time.
it's very much learning based at the moment.
Yeah.
which is very very.
So it's not a surprise, but something I'm very happy that
Yeah.
with I wasn't sure about before I joined.
You'd both agree on that?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's true. I think I would say for me like a year ago very similar. Like I was like, whoa, like this corporate life is cool. Like it's chill.
It's not
It is cool.
it's not scary
Yeah.
as I thought it would
It is
be. Which is good.
And if you were to say something to your future selves, like a year from today, or a year from when you started, what do you want to tell them, or what do you like envision for yourself?
I just hope I've made the most of it.
Yeah, I would say
Like,
just
Any
enjoy it.
opportunity that I get, just take. Whether that's like social or like accounts, working with people.
Yeah, I agree. I think do everything. Don't finish it thinking I could have done that or I probably should have
Yeah.
wanted to do this. For example, Esther and I, we want to do the social charity and wellbeing committee, so we could like
Social
organise charity
impact,
events.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, for example, something like small like that. By the end of the year, I can tell myself you did well doing that, or
Yeah.
even when it comes to accounts or reaching out or in the job to kind of essentially enjoy it. But
Dream big.
exactly.
That's something really good about Adobe. Like if there's something you want to do, you can just do it. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
you really can.
Yeah,
You get the
it's very good.
support.
And I know some people are already kind of working on what your role was, the like social
The creative crew, yeah.
leader. Yeah. So they've
Oh,
had a
I'm so
meeting this
glad.
morning, which is it's good to see that everyone's kind of like making the time for
Yeah.
each other and
Yeah.
putting in,
Is there anything you tell yourself, Seema,
Yeah.
before joining?
Before joining,
Or like
I would tell
after
that girl
joining.
so many things.
Like,
One thing I would definitely say is like not to expect myself to know how to do everything. To your guys' earlier point,
Yeah.
like you can just ask questions. I thought that I was hired to like do everything on my job description already.
Yeah.
So I was like usually I'm super comfortable asking questions, but initially I was a bit like, oh, I don't want to seem like I'm not qualified, or you know what I mean. But
Yeah,
like
yeah,
no
yeah.
one, like everyone's learning. Even the most senior people in the business are still learning. Like
Yeah.
I heard this quote that's like you're always a student because you're always learning, even if you're not at uni, even if you've graduated school.
Yeah.
And I feel
Okay.
like the people who are the wisest are the ones who like realize that actually there's so much more they need to know and so much more they need to learn because they're just
Yeah.
open-minded and then they end up learning more. So what do you guys think about like the concept of like intelligence? And when I was younger, the word smart, like when people would be like in class, right, there's sets sometimes with like math and English and like what set are you in. Is there someone outside?
Sorry, some of the BDRs are looking in. Yeah, I don't know. I think the UK school system is very much based on grades and kind of like how well. It's basically just a massive memory test, isn't it?
I've sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I've had in the past year probably the biggest change in what I think smart is, especially when joining university and now it's working and meeting other people. I think smart it can't be based on what set you are in maths.
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, I don't think that's what
No,
smart is.
definitely not.
I mean, that's definitely a factor in being a smart person overall. But I don't think.
Well, there's academically smart,
Yeah.
which is kind of like, your maths and whatever.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people that are academically not as smart, but they're like some of the most intelligent and like emotionally intelligent, like curious,
EQ.
kind of like street smart people that I know.
Yeah.
And vice versa, people that aren't particularly intelligent in those ways, but are great at maths or whatever.
Yeah, there's so many different aspects of being a smart person. Just
Yeah.
instead of just thinking analytically, it's also how do you approach situations? How do you approach people?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because we're not, let's say, the best at like analytics or
we're
like
not.
maths, but like I feel like give us a like a customer dilemma, and we probably smash that.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
And
So-
like even within like academia and academically smart, like what does that even mean? Because I feel like someone who puts in the effort and like studies a lot and puts in the work can get like a similar grade to someone who maybe it comes to them more naturally, right? So that's why like I
Yeah.
always got like a bit annoyed by people who use the word smart at school. Like
No, exactly.
say in school, like let's say you got like a 9 in your GCSE, it's like, oh, you're quote unquote smart, but actually it's not smart. Sometimes it's not smartness, it's like the resilience behind the effort you had to put in to get that grade. Because like for me,
Yeah,
for
I
example,
completely agree.
I'm similar to you guys, like maths doesn't come as easily, but I put in a lot of work, and so maybe people would think like, oh, she's smart, but it's because of the work. So that's why I don't
Yeah.
know. The word smart kind of annoys me. I feel like smart is so broad and subjective, but
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. That's
Yeah.
that's
I
the
think
exact
being
point.
academically intelligent is one thing,
mm,
and that's impressive, sure. But I think putting in hard work and kind of like, just studying hard or even just like curiosity to learn is so much more impressive.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then also being like emotionally intelligent, street smart.
And you
all
know
those
what?
things.
Like now that we've worked and in corporate, like people come from so many different backgrounds. People
Exactly.
have so many like people don't care what grade you got, or at least not like at Adobe, and it doesn't really matter. Like
Grades are just
now that
stepping stones to the next thing, yeah.
right, and now that I'm going to my
Yeah.
final year, I'm actually so glad that I had that like exposure in Adobe because it's made me so much less stressed about the outcome. Before it was always like, oh, like I need to get it first, I need to, but
Yeah.
like really, if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Like it's fine.
Yeah, people that go to like and get a first at like Oxford can end up in the same place as someone who did like an apprenticeship
Yeah.
or like didn't do too well in school or it's all just about
It's a good thing though. I think I didn't always used to be that way. I think now there's so many different more routes that people can take. instead of just having to get A's in your
Yeah.
GCSEs or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. And the fact that we have to discuss what actually is smart just shows that
Mm.
it's not all just based on your academia and your
Yeah,
academic
definitely.
results.
If anything,
So,
I feel. Sorry, were you saying something, Jonathan? Did I cut you off?
no.
I feel like institutions like Oxbridge, they're very academic and like maybe they don't prepare you. I mean, I can't really speak because I don't go to Oxford or Cambridge, but from what from my conversations with Oxbridge graduates, they say that it is like more academic than experience based. Even though there are like societies you can get involved with, like the consulting one I'm doing, they also have it at Oxford, and I'm speaking with the people at Oxford there. But from what I've heard, like it's very much, it doesn't necessarily prepare you for like entering the job market. It prepares you for someone who wants to go into like academia or like really specialize in like, I don't know, politics or philosophy.
Yeah. This placement's really made me realise that even though my uni course is great, like enjoying that, it hasn't prepared me at all for like the real life
It's completely
world.
different.
Like it's just so complete. It's just all theory, but I think what I know myself, I will learn best based on like doing it, kind
Yeah.
of learning from experience.
Do you like your
rather than
degrees?
theory. Sorry.
Do you like your degrees?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it as well, but I feel like, a bit off topic, but I feel like maybe the university system does need to change a bit,
How?
because how, that's the question. I don't know how, but I think
If you could
I
change the system up tomorrow, what would you do, Jonathan?
what I do.
And Esther?
I don't know. There's a reason why I'm not in that job role, but I think there needs to be some change with degrees. I mean, just to say what Esther said again, it's completely different. Um, your
Yeah.
job role and the corporate world compared to your life, just based on your life at university, and also what content you're learning at university is
Yeah.
completely different. So I think maybe a bit more emphasis within maybe in every degree on how to kind of bring that into a real life job, because can't speak for anyone else, but definitely with my course, haven't got one module or class that really speak about how to bring this into the real world. It's kind of very theory based and very, this is this and this is that. So I think maybe a slight change, but I think it is changing. I think it's going to take time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're getting better at that because more people are doing placements, more people are doing internships.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's also very inaccessible to some people, which
Yeah,
is a whole other issue.
definitely.
But
Something I do appreciate though is that like schools are starting to understand that there's different ways of testing and learning. Like for
Yeah.
example, I have the worst handwriting in the world, guys. Like it's actually illegible. So I literally in my GCSEs before I did I didn't do my GCSEs because of COVID, but at the time of mocks, my teachers literally said like, Seema, I can't grade this. I cannot read. I can't read your essay. Like I'm sorry, I can't. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean you can't grade my essay? These are my mocks. Like, I sat down and did the test. So they're like, okay, we're gonna get you to do like a test. So I did like an official test. And the contract was like sent to the organizations for like the exam qualifications. So I have like a license that I can legally type anything because my handwriting is officially illegible. And so
I did my A levels on an editing
did you
laptop as
too?
well.
Wasn't it a lifever?
Yeah, it was so good.
Like,
It was
I'm so glad that exists because if that option didn't exist, it could have dramatically affected.
I'm so jealous. So jealous. I mean, I did predominantly essay subjects. I remember my hand was
Same.
literally going into a shock in the last
Same.
minute.
Yeah.
But like, do you also type at uni now, Esther?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it's a lifesaver. So like the fact that that option exists is amazing, and like people. So they put me in the room with everyone who has like ADHD and who takes breaks during exams, like all of that. It's great. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Like it's
It was
needed.
much more fun vibes than the hall.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But
To be fair, I feel like everyone at uni kind of just types now. I don't really
Yeah.
see
yeah,
anyone
no,
No,
on
yeah.
exams
paper.
are starting to become just typing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all my work I've done now.
All my exams at uni are typed.
Oh, like
Yeah.
anyways. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
Esther and Jonathan, is there something before we wrap up? How would you tell the audience to spread their serotonin today? How would you encourage them to be happy, to feel better about life and themselves? What's a piece of advice you would share?
I love a random compliment. So I think just give someone a random compliment and that's my favourite thing.
That's always fun.
I think to realise that we can't get. I think for me, I kind of every time I get kind of down about stuff, I kind of think about that time just doesn't come back. It like we're never gonna get yesterday back or the day before.
YOLO.
So honestly, just try and enjoy it all. But I think try to, even though if things get hard, you keep that smile because we're not here for long. So let's enjoy it whilst we can. In my opinion, anyway.
Life is short. Have you given
Life is short.
Have you given your compliment of the day, Esther? Your random compliment?
Not to me.
Not yet. No. I will though.
Give one to Jonathan.
If he's nice.
Sorry?
If he's nice.
Oh, if he's
then I
nice.
will.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
Cool. Well, it was so nice to have you guys as guests. Thanks for joining.
thank you for having us.
Thank you very much for having us.
And I'm wishing you the very best. We'll be in touch, but I'm wishing you the very
Yes.
best
100%.
for the rest of your
Yeah.
internship. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We hope this gave you some serotonin. Have a great day ahead. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.